All right, what's up, guys? Mitch or Deity, and today we have the hero balance patch, and there's some good ones. Last time I wasn't that excited. This time, for one, we got Briar Witch Iseria, which I've been saying needed a buff before she was even released. Specimen Sez I don't think he needed a buff, but I use him all the time, so I'm super excited. We got Kawerik, 5-star Covenant. Kawerik's not 5-star. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Oh no, Kawerik. I'm thinking Khawazu. Khawazu 4-star. All right, Kawerik, yes, 5-star. Haste buff, Yuna buff, Free Spirit Tieria, who cares? Silk, maybe, I don't know. Captain Rikoris, and then Flower Shower's getting an upgrade. Fully enhanced character skill cooldowns not be changed unless stated. Okay, so starting off, we got Briar Witch Iseria, which nothing changes. It's just the same normal passive, and then this changes. So her passive now has Kayron. So upon receiving lethal damage, grants immortality to the caster for 1 turn. That's awesome. So you can either build her super fast with pretty fast with immunity allowed effectiveness, and then you don't have to care about her getting hit because she's going to be fine. She's going to survive it and then still get to S3. She can't be acid, or I mean, guiding light helped a little bit because she'd be stealth, but this is even better because now you can do whatever, or you can put her even slower, or like make a super slow one, like a super slow Kayron that just nukes whenever if it gets to our turn, so you can make like a 130 speed one. So there's multiple options there, or counter set. Hey, that looks exciting. Okay, so the other portion is dispelling all buff was 60%, max 85. They put it to 100. That should have been 100 to begin with. They put it to 100, so they did a good thing. And then after awakening, it's 100%. So, and then that's all that really needed to be changed, and they changed it. So they and the survivability was what I was harping on for since before she was released. She needed skill null or something. This I think might be overboard, but it's pretty cool. So Briar Witch Iseria is looking pretty good now. I'm not going to read all of the extra stuff, but I'm just going to say like what I think might happen with the Yuna, and I think that's super exciting. So Specimen Sez, though, I use Specimen Sez. I always say Specimen Sez does not need a buff. You just have to play to his kit. Kind of like Judge Kisei. If you don't bring Oxlots with Judge Kisei, like, she's not going to cleave. So, like, with Specimen Sez, he's not going to kill stuff unless you bring a bunch of units that are going to stun with him. So I always thought Specimen Sez was fine. He just took a certain playstyle to use. And now, oh, I don't even know what all. Upon successfully stunning the enemy, gets extra combat readiness on his S1, right? So yeah, so his S1 gets that. So his S2, which is an AoE attack, has a 60% chance to stun all enemies, which is huge because it was 45 before. I would a lot of time S1 instead of S2 in clutch situations to have that 5% extra chance to stun, and it does more damage. This attack already did a lot of damage. My Spez was plus 15. This S2 is just going to kill everything. And actually it makes him harder to use. This increased damage dealt, because sometimes if you need to use this and there's a Arbiter Villager and he's not stunned, but you have no other option because Arby's on counter Tinkies and you can't kill him, you have to do this. But if you do end up hitting, or maybe I guess it wouldn't matter, but I don't know. It seems like the damage down increase could put you in a weird situation, because there are times that I accidentally kill Arby when I don't think I'm going to. When I need to like rotate around extra turns. So so this is 60% chance to stun one turn, 50% combat readiness boost, and then damage dealt increases. So it's literally the same thing. Nothing happens. The awakening just gives the extra 50%. So that's all they really changed, was the higher stun rate. So that's cool. But then this one is weird. Attacks with a light storm, inflicting a station resetting cooldown for the skill when the enemy is defeated. Penetrates defense by 30% or by 100% when the enemy is stunned. This skill is available when an ally, except for the caster, is attacked, has a 20% chance to counterattack. So it opens up the ability for Spez to be used so many different ways. Like, if he could just counter all the time, because you don't have to put him on like a tanky build for this either. If he's on your Windrider build and he goes on a stealth and somebody else gets hit, and then he counters and stuns them and then he nukes them, and because his S3 essentially will always be up if they're stunned. So because it resets fully. That's insane. So yeah, I don't know. Spez just, I don't think he needed this. Kind of insane. So here we go. We have our 5-star common. It's Kawerik, who I at the beginning thought was Khawazu. He's getting Dispel 2 buffs, which is huge. So dispelling 2 buffs versus dispelling 1 buff, that makes him already pretty much usable. A lot more usable than before. So that's really cool to see before increased skill cooldown. So yeah, getting rid of the 2 buffs makes it any unit that only dispels one buff, it makes it very, very annoying to use them because of FCC, and now Bastion or Pollutia can come into play and be annoying. So, and then the other one attacks all enemies, explosion and silencing for one turn before granting stealth to the caster for 2 turns, penetrates the defense by 30%. So he gives himself survivability with stealth. So that's it, right? Yeah. And then wait, he doesn't get speed anymore. Damage dealt increases. Granted, he doesn't get increased speed anymore. They took the speed away and gave him stealth and silence. The silence is huge though. So silencing for 1 turn is massive. Silence is okay. So they completely changed the surge skill basically. It looks like, which is cool. I mean, that's fine. So I think it is better. Like he doesn't get the increased speed and he does the same defense spend, but the silence is huge. AoE silence, like can't complain about that. All right, here's one that's huge. Everyone's been waiting. Did they do him justice? Haste. I haven't read any of these below the ML5s yet. So I hadn't read Khawazu or Kawerik yet, or Khawazu, which is coming up. So attacks enemy with normal cells, 40 max 50 chance to inflict bleeding. Attacks with a 60-70%, so more bleeds. Steals 1 buff if the target is an Earth Elemental hero. I mean, that's fun. Is that really good though? I mean, it's fun, but I don't know how good it'll be. Attacks by spending. All right, blah blah blah. Amount recovered increased 50%. Amount recovered increased proportional to damage dealt. Oh, what? Conditional increase to amount recovered is now applied by default. So amount recovered increased proportional to damage dealt and increases by an additional 50% when the enemy is bleeding. Ah, so you get it even when they're not bleeding. Ah, so it's just more sustain. Does that really help? Is this worth it? It's more sustained. We have to see the numbers, I guess. You don't have to worry about the extra 50%. You're always going to get it. Okay. I mean, built on lifesteal can be okay. This one, amount recovered increased proportional, but the same thing. Wait, this is the same thing. Oh, it's just before and after awakening. It's the same thing. Why did they put it twice? Okay, whatever. Vampiric Steel before attacks all enemies with Envoy Scythe with 6% max 75. So this goes up to 100 to inflict 3 bleeding effects. So 100% chance to inflict 3 bleeding effects for 2 turns. That's a lot. That's really crazy, actually. Detonates any bleeding effects inflicted. So he's an Earth Elemental hero obliterator. I don't know if it'll work though. I don't know. It's a cool concept. They're trying to make him fun and usable. I do have a haste. I might try him out when this happens, actually, if you guys would like that. So I think I'll try it, but it's a little strange. It's strange. It's like a gimmick. I don't know. It's not like he'll be maybe more usable now, but I don't see him going crazy. I don't know. It's just all these things they're doing is just making immunity units even more valuable. Like just LR crowd just gets better and better. ML Ring gets better and better. Every unit that gives AoE immunity is just becoming insane. So this yeah, I mean it's a lot of bleeds. Yeah, they're saying it can add 12 bleeding effects, 3 effects on each enemy. So, and it's 100% chance. 15% you'll get, like with 15% in the game, you get like 2 of the 12, right? 15% is actually 15%. All right, so here we go, getting into this. Yuna buffs all allies with the drone. Buffs. All right, so it gives more focus. That's kind of cool. Or yeah, so it speeds her up into the S3 faster because her S3 takes focus. Buffs allies with the drone, increase attack and speed for 2 turns. Buff allies. Right. Yeah, it's just more focus and grants an extra. Ooh, that's huge. She gets an extra turn. That's huge. So you can get to her S3 faster, and she gets an extra turn. So I mean, it might add something to her. I like that. If you can get her to survive, like getting an extra turn after that, and then hitting again with an S1 because her S1 CR pushes. That's pretty cool. I don't know. It'll be something fun to play around. The Moon 3 Spirit Tieria, I'm sorry, I don't really care about this. Resets cooldown when enemy is defeated, so it fully resets cooldown, so it can make her better for farming. Or for, I mean, she can be used for PvP, obviously, but it's not a character I will ever use or advise you using, personally. Like, yeah, you can, but is it worth it? No. Put your resources somewhere else. All right, so Silk gains 1 focus at the end of turn and consumes 1 focus when attack when caster. Stack focus 2 or more, single shot enhanced. So the change is gains 1 focus at the start turn and consumes 1 focus when attacked. And then increase combat readiness by 50. What? Why? Okay. And just more damage. Just gave her more damage. Is that Focus on increased camera radius, so furthermore, return may take advantage of focus card instantly. I don't think this will make her usable at a high level, but maybe you can do some meme stuff with her. I don't really understand it. There's some meme, yeah, definitely meme stuff you can do. But I mean, it's Silk. I don't know what we expect out of her, to be honest. All right, Khawazu. Attacks an enemy with the ball flame, 25% max 50 chance to decrease defense for 2 turns. After attacking, it's 35% chance to activate Burning Vitality. They added so much to this. Soul Burn 10 souls, Soul Burn 20 souls, 100%. Ooh, well, it's not ignore effect res. It's not ignore effect res. Why do they make it cost more? Because it does so much more. Burning Vitality and combat readiness. Okay, so it's more combat readiness. 35% chance to activate the extra skill. So then okay. So after attacking, has 35% chance to activate Burning Vitality. Burning Vitality increases combat readiness of the caster by 20%. And then it's a decreased defense. So it's just Burning Vitality. Is it an attack? It doesn't say. I guess it's an attack. Or is it just the? It has to like hit. That doesn't say. It doesn't say it. Or I guess is Burning Vitality just an increase? If it's just an increase, what's that? And why does it cost more souls? Oh, the souls. It's decreased defense instead of 100% chance to burn. Ah, the decreased defense is way better. I still don't see him being used either. I don't know what they're wanting here. I mean, that's better. I didn't see the burn and defense, so it's 20 souls for defense versus burn. I'm an idiot. Okay, but yeah, that's like, that's okay. When the caster is debuffed after being attacked as well as buffs and activates Burning Vitality. Oh, so they put Burning Vitality on the other skill. And instead of giving attack up, it increases. So before it increased attack of the caster for 2 turns. And now they changed it to where. So they completely rework Khawazu. Will it help him? Probably not. And then they just added the attack increase as part of his composure skill. Okay. And its spells all debuffs. So he like can full cleanse and every 3 turns, max 2 turns. Yeah. So after Mola, so it's okay. I don't know. For maybe PvE somewhere, I don't know. It's not that good. All right, Captain Rikoris, last one, I think. So attacks on enemies with spear art with a 70% chance to dispel 1 buff from target, 75% chance to restrict for 2. Ooh, oh my God, Smilegate! Thank you so much for listening to me. Oh, it's not where I wanted it. I've been complaining about another hero not having restrict after a full year of Cerise being out, and they gave it to me. They listened. They gave me the restrict, but it's on Captain Rikoris. Do I want it? No. Hey, they listened. All right, I'll take it, Smilegate. I'll take it. All right, we got another restrict unit. That's all I care about. We finally, after forever, we have another restrict unit. I complain about it all the time on stream when Cerise is. I mean, I don't play against Cerise because I was ever banned, but I hate Cerise as a unit. 1, she's limited. 2, she has restrict, with such a clutch skill for my playstyle, and I can't use it. So Rikoris is like my option, but Rikoris isn't an option, so at least they're trying. They listen, but it's like a smack to my face. I mean, they probably never even heard me, but it was just funny to see. It's okay. Like adding restrict, obviously, restrict's a super good debuff, depending on the kind of comp you play and, well, depending on the comp you're facing. I'm more of an RTA player, obviously, but so that's an RTA skill mostly. Maybe you can use it elsewhere. If you use Captain Rikoris, have fun, but it's not worth me building just for that. He has too low base speed to play in my style of comps. So the last one is the artifacts. So increase effectiveness by 7%. They completely changed it. What? So it has a 50% chance to grant increased attack. Increased effectiveness by 7%, max 14. When enemy is defeated. Oh, they added that on there. When enemy is defeated, increase attack for 2 turns. Oh, so it's guaranteed now, and then it's an effectiveness increase on top of it. That's not bad. It might be usable on another warrior. I'm not going to think too hard on it, but it could be usable on another warrior now. Yeah, unconditionally. That's really smart. Because the artifact's essentially useless. Because if it doesn't proc, you literally got nothing out of the artifact. So that was a good play. So they made it unconditional. All right, well, the artifact change is good. Some of the units, the winners are obviously Spez. Haste looks fun. Briar Witch Iseria is a winner here. Kawerik seems weird, but good because it's 2 and the silence. Kawerik seems like a pretty good winner here. I think he'll be much better. Yuna seems like she could add some potential fun for Tieria. This is a really big option for her, especially for newer players who are using her to farm. Like it'll just speed stuff up. Silk, I don't understand it. Maybe there's something there that I just don't see. Khawazu, another one that's like weird, but I don't see them getting any extra use, and then Captain Rikoris seeing restrict come onto another unit's really cool. That's a TLDR of this patch notes. I think it looks pretty fun though. There's gonna be some fun Spez videos coming out after this. But if you guys are new to the channel, if you're willing to subscribe, it helps out a lot. But it's been Mitch or Deity, and I will see you all later. Also, if you want to join the Discord link down below. But peace out.